off your bully boys, or someone's liable to really get hurt.
Get back into the car. Stay there. Well now, Shatter, what is it you want?
Answers.
There's no need to do that. You assassinated General Ansabi Magoya. It was no political gambit to rid the country of a decadent tyrant. The people who contracted you for the kill were not political opponents. The British government or the CIA are in no way involved. If they really wanted Magoya dead, they would have staged a simple accident. Your little operation had all the subtlety of a three-ringed circus.
Who did contract me?
Don't you know?
As you say, Magoya was a tyrant, a lousy dictator. And everyone he oppressed must have wanted his death.
Oh, what a charming little innocent you are. The gallant mercenary selling his sword or his gun for some splendid cause. But Darby was run not by Magoya, but by a crime syndicate. A massive one with threads leading back to the mafia and the criminal elite of half a dozen countries. Hans Leber, the man you were supposed to get your money from, is the international banker. They supplied Magoya with arms to keep his shaky little regime in power. Now, he paid for those arms with opium, harvested from secret crops growing in the southern regions of Sudan. Does that shock you? Oh, surely not. It doesn't shock me. But the opium is part of my business. Security and narcotics division. That's how I came to be involved. I've had the tabs on labor for a long time.
Here or Macau?
So the rumor was right. You did pinch those papers. There'll be the death of you, Shatter. Believe me. They list the locations of all the secret European laboratories. The laboratories that turn the raw opium into high-grade cocaine. Marseille, Madrid, Antwerp, Munich, Birmingham, Milan, Palermo, a host of other places. From them, the muck goes all over the world and is financed from here or Macau. Unfortunately, Macau is not my jurisdiction. Even the Portuguese are only in token control.
Get back to Magoya.
Well, Magoya got delusional of grandeur. He decided he could rule his country without the aid of his Hong Kong connection and found he could get all the guns he needed from Red China, and the cost was minimal.
So that's when the flow of raw opium to the European laboratories stopped.
Abruptly.
And Magoya had to die.
Dramatically.
And a new man would have to take his place, financed by the syndicate.
You see, sometimes you can use your brains. If he wins, you might stand a remote chance.
That's not enough.
The lead story in this morning's newspapers reports that the ex-dictator's regime, despite Magoya's death, is still holding the balance of power in Badawi. It is now being led by Ansabi Magoya's brother, Colonel Dabula. Now, he has promised an early capture of the assassin, who'll be brought to trial in Palawea. Now, don't you find that interesting? What it is to be needed and wanted, eh? Regrettably, he wants to prove that you are an agent of the Western powers. The article even hints that you're hiding out in Hong Kong, and goes on to say that Dabula's people are hard on your heels. That is the embarrassment.
If they found me dead, my body floating in the harbor, the embarrassment would end.
Immediately. So everyone's on your back. Me, Labour, the syndicate, and dear old Colonel Dabula. I expect he's very angry with you. The Africans aren't too keen about people who go around shooting their brothers.
Ratwood, about the papers. What would they be worth to you?
Your life, perhaps, would give you protection. But you'd have to stay in Hong Kong for the rest of your days. Can get rather claustrophobic.
I'm talking about money.
Oh dear, you do drive a hard bargain, don't you, old boy?